Imagine you're wandering through a dense, foggy forest. Each step you take crunches softly against the fallen leaves, and the world around you is a confusing blend of shadows and shapes. You can't quite make out the path, and each direction seems both right and wrong. This forest is your mind, woven with intricate trees of thoughts and laden with the foliage of cognitive biases, those subtle, invisible forces that shape your thinking without you even knowing. You've likely heard of certain biases, like the confirmation bias, where you favor information confirming your beliefs. But today, we're venturing deeper into the lesser-known paths of this mental forest. Let's explore those biases hidden in the mist, the ones you never knew were guiding your footsteps through the world. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of an expansive meadow. The grass is lush and vibrant, the sun warm on your face. As you look out over the expanse, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at its beauty. But what if I told you that your mind is subtly altering this image, like a filter on a photograph? This is the effect of the halo effect, where your initial impression of someone or something colors your entire perception. Think of a charismatic speaker whose eloquence makes you believe in their competence, even without substantial evidence. Your admiration for their charm creates a halo, making their entire persona glow, even if parts of it remain in the shadows. Now let's walk a little further into the forest, where the leaves rustle softly in the gentle breeze. Listen to the sound. It's the whisper of the availability heuristic, that bias where your mind overestimates the importance of information readily available. It's that familiar feeling when you hear about a plane crash and suddenly feel apprehensive about flying, despite knowing that air travel remains one of the safest methods of transportation. The dramatic news story sticks in your mind, like a leaf caught in your hair, making you think it's more common than it truly is. As you navigate this path, the ground beneath your feet begins to shift slightly. It's uneven, like the stories we tell ourselves. This is anchoring, where the initial piece of information you receive acts like a foundation stone, affecting all subsequent judgments. Imagine bargaining at a market where the first price you hear sets the tone for the entire negotiation. That initial number, however arbitrary, becomes your benchmark, shaping your perception of what's reasonable, like a shadow stretching across the forest floor. The air here is crisp, cool, and carries the scent of the earth. Breathing in deeply, you're reminded of how our senses can play tricks on us. Consider the bandwagon effect, where the more people believe something, the more you want to believe it too. It's that comforting warmth of belonging to a group, following the herd through familiar trails, even if those trails lead to dead ends. It's why trends go viral, why fashion cycles turn like the seasons, and why there's safety in numbers, even if those numbers are misleading. The sun begins to set now, casting long golden rays that dapple the forest with light. These rays reveal the sunk cost fallacy, a bias where we continue a venture because of the resources we've already invested, like a sailor refusing to abandon a sinking ship because so much has already been spent on it. It's that stubborn part of you that refuses to let go because you've come so far, even when the path ahead is fraught with obstacles. As night falls, the forest embraces you in its quietude. The stars twinkle above like distant guiding lights. Here, we encounter the optimism bias, a comforting yet deceptive guide leading us to believe we're less likely to experience negative events. It whispers reassurances under a starry sky, suggesting that while bad things happen, they're less likely to happen to you. This bias is like a soft lullaby, soothing yet potentially blinding you to real risks. Feel the coolness of the night air and the way it sharpens your senses. It's a reminder that understanding these biases is like arming yourself with a lantern, illuminating the unseen paths in the forest of your mind. Awareness empowers you to question your instincts and navigate more thoughtfully. As we leave this forest behind, Carry with you the insight that your mind, like this wondrous landscape, is both a marvel and a mystery. Cognitive biases may lead you astray, but they also enrich the tapestry of human experience. Embrace this complexity, for it holds the key to knowing yourself better. Like an artist with a palette of colors, you can paint a more accurate picture of reality, one brushstroke at a time, by acknowledging the biases that color your thoughts. In the quiet moments of reflection, remember that while the forest is dense and the paths are winding, you hold the map. Every step you take towards understanding is a step towards clarity and self-awareness. May this journey through your mind's forest guide you gently to wiser decisions and deeper understanding.